Greg did exactly that in just 20 months, and the approach he used challenges everything you have been told about building SaaS. Stay with us because by the end of this video, you will have the exact playbook that took Greg from idea to a thriving software business, generating predictable, recurring revenue. Welcome back to KB Bluetree, where we dissect real success stories from everyday entrepreneurs building remarkable technology businesses. We are not here to romanticize Silicon Valley myths or pitch unrealistic growth trajectories. What you are about to learn is a documented case study with actual user numbers, real technical challenges, and a repeatable framework you can adapt regardless of your coding skills. This is the story of how Greg built a successful SaaS business without the typical advantages and the specific strategies that made rapid scaling possible. Problem: here is the brutal truth about building software that nobody prepares you for. You have an idea for a tool that could genuinely solve a real problem for a specific market. You envision building something valuable that people will happily pay for monthly. But the moment you start researching what it takes to build software, reality hits hard and fast. You discover you need developers, designers, and technical infrastructure. The quotes you get for building your minimum viable product range from $20,000 to $100,000. You consider learning to code yourself, but realize that will take months or years before you can build anything functional. You look into no-code tools, but feel overwhelmed by the options and limitations. The gap between your vision and reality feels impossibly wide. Most aspiring SaaS founders think the problem is lack of technical skills, insufficient capital, or not having the right co-founder. They spend months searching for a technical partner who will work for equity, applying to startup accelerators hoping for funding, or trying to learn enough code to build something themselves. The dream slowly dies as the barriers pile up higher than their motivation can climb. The problem is not your lack of coding ability, your limited budget, or your solo founder status. The issue runs much deeper than resources or technical skills. The root cause is that you were trying to build software the traditional way. When that model was designed for venture-backed startups with massive teams and runway, you were planning to build a complete product before getting a single paying customer, hoping that if you build it, they will come. You are thinking like a product company when you should be thinking like a service company that gradually automates. The traditional SaaS approach keeps aspiring founders stuck in endless planning and development because it requires significant upfront investment before any validation. Most SaaS ideas die in this phase, not from lack of market need, but from resource depletion before reaching customers. The reason 95% of SaaS ideas never launch is not because they are bad ideas or because the market does not need them. It is because their founders are using a build-first, validate-later approach that requires resources most people do not have. You cannot build a successful software business by spending months in development before talking to customers. You need customer validation first, revenue to fund development, and a path that does not require massive capital or technical expertise. Solutions. Here's what actually works when you want to build a SaaS business without typical advantages. Greg used what we call the service-to-software model, and it completely changed his path to product-market fit. This is not about building faster or finding investors. This is about reversing the entire process to generate revenue before writing code. Before building any software, Greg identified a specific problem that small businesses faced repeatedly. Instead of coding a solution, he offered to solve it manually for 10 businesses at $50 per month. He used spreadsheets, existing tools, and his own time to deliver the outcome they needed. 8 businesses said yes immediately, giving him $400 in monthly recurring revenue and proving people would pay for the solution. The second strategy is the document everything approach. While manually delivering the solution to those first 8 customers, Greg meticulously documented every step of his process. He noted which tasks were repetitive, which decisions followed clear rules, and which parts required human judgment. This documentation became his product roadmap, showing exactly which pieces could be automated first for maximum impact. He was not guessing what features to build. He knew from actual delivery experience. The third strategy is the incremental automation method. Instead of building complete software, Greg automated one piece at a time using no-code tools. Started with Airtable for database management, Zapier for workflow automation, and simple scripts for repetitive calculations. Each month, he automated another piece of his manual process while continuing to charge customers the same monthly fee. His profit margin increased as automation reduced his time investment, but customer value remained constant. The fourth strategy is the systematic customer acquisition system. Greg did not wait until his software was perfect to find more customers. Every time he automated a new piece, he reached out to 5 potential customers and offered his solution. Because he had real customers getting real results, his pitch was credible and compelling. He grew from 8 customers to 30 customers over 6 months, while simultaneously building the product. Revenue-funded development instead of requiring outside capital. Before we continue with the final strategy, we want to mention something that could accelerate your business building journey. If you are ready to create a sustainable solo business that generates reliable income, check out the Digital Freedom Blueprint available now on Gumroad and Payhip. This comprehensive guide gives you the proven system to scale your business to $10,000 per month with practical frameworks and implementation tools. The link is in the description below. The fifth strategy is the custom code only when necessary. After 12 months of no-code automation, Greg had 70 customers paying an average of $99 monthly. That was almost $7,000 in monthly recurring revenue. Only at this point did he hire a developer to build custom features that no-code tools could not handle. He had paying customers funding development, clear requirements from actual usage, and product-market fit proven before writing a single line of custom code. Now let us break down the tactical implementation you can start immediately. First, identify a specific problem that a clearly defined group of people face regularly. The problem should be expensive in time or money, recurring rather than one time, and something you understand well enough to solve manually. Write down exactly who has this problem and how they currently deal with it. Second, create a simple manual process to solve that problem using existing tools and your own effort. Document each step clearly so you can repeat it consistently. Price your solution at $50 to $200 monthly depending on the value you deliver. This should be profitable even when delivered manually, meaning the value you create exceeds the time you invest at a reasonable hourly rate. Third, reach out to 10 potential customers and offer your manual solution. Explain that you are building a software tool but currently delivering the solution personally to ensure quality and gather feedback. Emphasize the outcome they will achieve, not the method you will use. Your goal is to sign up 5 customers who will pay monthly while you refine your process. Success story. Let us examine Greg's actual progression because the numbers reveal the power of this approach. Month 1, he launched his manual service and signed 8 customers at $50 each. Monthly recurring revenue was $400, and he spent about 15 hours weekly delivering the solution. The business was barely profitable, but proved people would pay for the outcome. Month 3, Greg had automated 30% of his workflow using Airtable and Zapier. His time investment dropped to 10 hours weekly for the same 8 customers. He raised his price for new customers to $79 and added 5 more clients. Monthly recurring revenue hit $732, while his workload decreased instead of increased. Month 6, automation reached 60% completion. Greg now served 18 customers at an average of $88 monthly, generating $1,584 in monthly recurring revenue. He worked about 12 hours weekly, most of that time spent on customer communication and edge cases that automation had not yet addressed. Month 9 was the inflection point. With 75% automation complete, Greg confidently marketed his solution as software with personal support rather than a manual service. He attracted 22 new customers in a single month through targeted outreach and referrals from happy existing customers. Monthly recurring revenue jumped to $3,520 across 40 clients. Month 12, Greg hit 70 customers at an average of $99 monthly. Monthly recurring revenue exceeded $6,900. He hired his first developer on a contract basis to build custom features that would unlock the next growth stage. The business was funding its own development from customer revenue exactly as planned. Month 15 brought major improvements. Custom features let Greg serve larger customers at higher price points. He launched a professional tier at $199 monthly and an enterprise tier at $399 monthly. 20 customers upgraded to Professional, 8 chose Enterprise. Monthly recurring revenue hit $12,400 across 98 customers. Month 20 marked a major milestone. Greg crossed 150 customers with monthly recurring revenue of $18,600. Annualized, his business was generating over $220,000. He had built a legitimate software company without venture capital, without a technical co-founder, and without spending years in development before launching. But the real success was sustainability and control. Greg owned 100% of his business, with no investors to answer to. He had paying customers from day one, so he never worried about runway or fundraising. He built exactly what customers needed because he delivered the solution manually first. The business grew profitably without requiring massive scale to justify its existence. Speaking of profitable growth, if you want to leverage artificial intelligence to build and scale your business faster, grab the Artificial Intelligence Business Accelerator Kit on Gumroad or Payhip. This toolkit includes ready-to-use prompts, automation strategies, and proven systems to help you streamline operations and accelerate growth. The link is in the description below. Call to action. Here is your immediate action step. Before this video ends, write down one specific problem that a clearly defined group of people face repeatedly. Then describe how you could solve that problem manually using existing tools and your knowledge. This becomes your starting point for building a software business without code or capital. If this case study changed how you think about building software businesses, smash that like button and subscribe to KB Blue Tree for more real success stories and actionable strategies. We break down what actually works every week with documented results you can model in your own entrepreneurial journey. And if you are interested in building scalable online businesses and digital products, check out our other KB Blue Tree channel focused on digital and online business strategy. We cover everything from product development to customer acquisition to sustainable scaling systems. Building a successful SaaS business is not about coding skills, venture capital, or having a technical co-founder. It is about validating demand first, generating revenue before building, and automating gradually as you grow. Greg proved this model works. Dozens of entrepreneurs in our community are following these same steps, and there is absolutely no reason you cannot do it too. The only question is whether you will spend months building in isolation or start serving customers today while building tomorrow. We will see you in the next video.